Alright, heading on to the Disney Dream now. First Disney cruise I've ever been on. Yay! Thank you.
Disney Dream, please welcome the Johnson family.
Disney Dream, please welcome aboard the Moss Hennessy family.
Disney Dream, please welcome.
So you can see Peter Pan doing his meet and greets up here with like barely any weight. It's pretty awesome. I do like the chandelier here, very nice. So we came straight into one of the main dining rooms that have lunch. Pretty nice, pretty small though, but nice. Alright, so here's our room. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it works. There we go. And here we go. Here's the room. And here's our balcony. So this is our balcony area. We got a little covered over here. And you can see the bridge. So our room has a sink over here with a tub and toilet with a sink. And your standard cruise toilet. I like the little detail of the Disney Cruise Line DCL logo right there. And let's see what's in here. Our life jackets, safe, some hangers and more hangers, and another life jacket. I think that's like a kid life jacket or whatever. Oh, and a little ladder. I don't know what the ladder's for though. So this is I think the Walt Disney Theater? I don't remember. But they play movies here. This is where they do it. Pretty interesting. So here's Port Adventures over here. And the top of the atrium area.
Disney Dream, please welcome aboard the Hernandez family.
So this is the Small World Nursery. Pretty awesome. Right now they're doing their open house, so you can kind of walk around all the kid areas. But this is awesome. I love the theme and everything, all Mary Blair, everything.
She saw my snaps and she was like, guys, please be careful.
This is pretty adorable.
Well, I'm leaving. Megan and Daniel are pretty Daniel staying.
I love these little seats right here. Also, we're going to the Oceaneers Club, which is themed to sea, the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. Right in here. So let's see if we can go in really quick. This is pretty cool. You can wash your hands over here at the Oceaneers Club. So this is the Oceaneers Club. Very cool. Here's Andy's room. I think this might be, I don't know what this is. Maybe Stitch Grid, a Stitch Encounter kind of thing. Sort of thing. So what's cool is that this Star Wars, the Millennium Falcon, they play some the POV of the original Star Tours 1.0, which is pretty cool. Chewbacca just roared in there. Little R2. Oh wait, looks like we're going. Oh no, this is 2.0. This is Star Tours 2.0. See Star Tours 2.0 going on right now.
Daddy, will you come on with me?
Oh, sorry. Has some games right here and so this is apparently where the kids eat and do like little science experiments over here. Pretty interesting. Oh, and right here, this is the Oceaneers Club. This is huge, these kids areas. Very cool. So this is some sea stuff. So explorers for oh, and he moves. Which stands for Explorer of what's it called? Society of Explorers and Adventurers. Kind of same thing. Mystic Manor and Tower of Terror in Tokyo was based off of. Very cool. Right here, and it's cool because you're right in Castaway Key. Let's go forward, right into Castaway Key.
Guys dancing in the bayou? They're like, I feel like the glimmer in the dark sky. Why don't we pretend to be fireflies? I love that idea. Oh, raise your hands, stand up. All right, y'all. We're going to clap those hands. Here we go.
So this is the Disney Infinity area. The discontinued game. Looks nice. So this is the pool deck right here. Pretty cool. You can see the Aqueduct right now. Looks like they're playing some Frozen right now. Aqueduct looks cool. Got a little body slide right here and the Aqueduct. So here's their adult pool area. Looks pretty chill. This is the spa area. The gym's kind of small. Here's their youth spa apparently. It is so loud right now. I'm getting some Shanghai cruise vibes from my last cruise in the Shanghai Quantum of the Seas vibes right now because of how loud it is and how busy it is. So here's the ice cream places, pretty cool. Looks like they're preparing the area for the sail away party.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there will be a mandatory emergency drill today in 30 minutes time. Please take time to view the safety video that is now showing on channel 5 of your state television.
The drink area,
Followed by one
Nemo's Reef play area.
If the general alarm is sounded in an actual emergency, you must go directly to your stateroom, remember the life jacket, all clothes.
Here's Cabanas, the buffet area. Looks pretty small compared to the other ships I've been to.
Located on decks 3, 4, and 5.
But it's themed really cool. With the kites and the My Nemo birds.
Emergency routes and exits are posted on the back of your stateroom door. Additionally, your assembly
like this mural here.
is printed on the front of your Key to the World card. For guests with mobility disabilities,
It definitely looks much cooler.
in the event of an actual emergency,
What is this? Is this like carpet?
crew members will assist
Oh, it's actually like
those who
sand.
are not able to climb stairs to their assembly stations. While walking around the vessel, we ask that you take caution of the slippery depths, especially around the pool areas.
This is pretty neat. And they have a little outdoor area out there too. So here are some like the drinks and everything here.
We also ask that you
This is pretty cool. I don't know what area this is. But here's a deck 4 little walk around area. Pretty nice. It's very wide. I don't know, the last few World Caribbean ships I've been on, they don't have or the level that's like this, that wraps around the ship. It's pretty small, or it's on the same level as their lifeboat, so it's really small. This area is so weird. So these are the adult district area, and all the lounges and everything. We got a little buffet area, I guess. So this is the pub 687. This is district lounge. Pretty nice. And pink is right here, and that's a wine and champagne bar. And because it's Halloween, they have the Halloween decorations out. Here's a D lounge. I like the lighting packages in all the lounges. They look pretty cool. Here's vacation planning in here. And shutters, which is where you could purchase your pictures, which is nice because they're digital instead of like they're print them out and you kind of have to look at them. And we're back in the main atrium area. Here's some of the shops. We have some perfume shop, miscellaneous souvenir shops, Golden Mickey area because that's our show tonight, some bag stuff, and we have Mickey, some more kids stuff. Here's the Walt Disney Theater, which is our main show's theater. Little pool right over here, which has a glass to the outside, which is pretty cool. Here's their main area. So the Aqueduct was pretty fun. It's fun, I guess, but not really thrilling because these straight areas are very slow. This small slide right here is for ages 4 to 14, which kind of stinks. See the line for Mickey right here goes all the way around the balcony area. So you have this random Stitch walk around character just kind of walking around doing pop-up photo ops. So here's the D lounge again, and right now it looks like they're doing looks like they have a family fusion kind of thing here later, and right now they're doing the Disney Animation Academy type thing, but with real paper. And the awesome thing is, the circle's already drawn. It's so easy.
Oh, looks like you love your drawings. Oh, Goofy, you have to turn it the other way. That's upside down. Oh, there we go. That looks like you, right? Oh, yay. There we go, of course. Oh, my goodness. So silly. Well, Goofy, I know you're going to be around all cruise long getting pictures and signing autographs for everybody. An idea? You're going to draw me? You're going to draw me? Seriously? What? Okay. I'll put this one away. Okay. Oh, my goodness. This is amazing. Okay, let me get you a good one. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Stay here. Okay, don't move. Right here. Stay. Kid loves Goofy. That's true. I do love Goofy. Oh, Goofy. Thank you. Give me a round of applause. Oh, Goofy. Thank you so much. I just love you. Thank you. Oh, yes, please. Oh, yes. That's a good one. Thank you, Goofy.
They have these like random pop-up like meet and greets going on. That's so awesome. Daisy's right over here. They're just wandering around. This is so awesome. It's not like a formal night. We have like Stitch right over here. This is crazy, and there's like no lines. It's just walking around. Alright, looks like we got our navigators for the next day. Some Ghirardellis. Our towel animal and our bunk beds are up too. Alright, out in our balcony right now, you can see another cruise ship way in the back over there. I don't know if the camera picks it up. Oh, also, one cool thing is that on the bunk bed, on the top right over there, there's like stars printed on the ceiling, so that's pretty cool. And I think they have like constellations of like Disney characters or whatever. Anyway, we just had dinner. Food was really good. Probably one of the better meals out of all the ships I've been on. Don't think it's quite the best yet. I think the best was still the Diamond Princess we had in Japan, just because it was Japanese food, and I'm a sucker for Japanese food, so it kind of had that going on with it. Also, I saw the first show, which is the Golden Mickeys, and they had the Golden Mickeys in Hong Kong Disneyland in their show, but then they got rid of it for I believe Mickey and the Wonders book. And the show was really good. It was actually like a little bit longer than the Hong Kong Disneyland version, and in English, obviously. Also, it had really cool effects, and also like an extra 15 minutes. So it was really good, and a different storyline. Overall, a really good show. I think the shows here are really good, just because you're familiar with the characters in the show. You're familiar with the music. So that was really cool to see. Overall, A+ for the shows. The service so far, everyone's very happy. You know, these cast members are amazing on this ship. Very good cruise. Alright, here on the last few hours of Castaway Key. Oh, interesting. It looks like the boat is towing the jet ski. I've never seen that before. That's awesome. That is interesting. Never seen anyone tow a jet ski before. Anyway, finished Castaway. Castaway is an awesome private island. One of my favorites. I don't know if it's my favorite, the top favorite yet. It's hard to tell, but there are a lot of highlights to it. One, I love the Castaway 5K. I did it. Got our medal. It's a little kind of a plastic-ish medal, you know, made in China. But it's pretty cool. You know, it's free. You have to sign up for it. So I do recommend going to guest relations, or guest services as they call it here. Very universal, like instead of the parks where they call it guest relations. And you have to sign up for it. You get a ticket and you go and do it. You don't have to sign up for it before the race. You could just show up, but it'll take a bit longer. So I do recommend signing up earlier. Also, It is brutal. I think the race started around like roughly 9 o'clock, finished around maybe 9:30 or so, or I finished at least, you know, by then, and it is brutal. It's so hot, especially because there is an airfield down there, or like a runway down there, and that runway has like no shade. It's brutal. But yeah, apparently I finished. I don't know for sure, but I think they were telling like our group, because I was running with a group of people, that the group was in the top 15. Top 15 people that finished. So I don't know. That's what they said. I don't know if it's true or not. Overall, fun race. Pretty cool. If you haven't been to the island before, it is a good way to kind of get your bearings straight on the island, to tour around the island first by doing the 5K. And then did some pretty cool things like right down there. There's some snorkeling down there that's really cool, where you could like, they sink some of their like ships in there, and the Nautilus ride vehicle from the ride in Magic Kingdom, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So it's pretty cool to see an actual ride vehicle down there, and it's huge. It's much bigger than I thought, because I've seen videos of it before, but that thing is way bigger than I thought. Really cool. Can't really swim into it because, you know, it's dangerous. But still cool to see that, you know, lots of fish, but most of the fish is further out, so you gotta swim pretty far out to see it. But yeah, pretty cool island. I like it. The trams, everything about it. Great island. One thing I love about Disney Cruise Line is all the soft drinks are included with your purchase, so you can drink as many soft drinks as you want. Also the adult buffet is a little bit better than the regular one, because it has ribeye steak apparently. Pretty good. And then we also got this Remy thing on our front. It is basically, you know, reminding us of our reservation at Remy, you know, and, you know, make sure to wear nice clothes. We tried to get Paulo reservations for brunch, because I hear that's like the best meal ever on a cruise ship, but I don't know. The people who told me that haven't been to Remy yet, so, and Remy is way more expensive, so I don't know. Anyway, right now we're waitlisted on Paulo, because we booked this cruise pretty late, like literally like last month, so yeah. Also, one good thing about Disney Cruise Line is that they have an app where you could talk to people in your group, or even without the Wi-Fi, even without purchasing Wi-Fi, and it also shows you like all the, basically everything on your navigator, which is like your cruise compass or whatever, the sheet of paper that tells you everything that you're going to do, everything that's, you know, that the ship, this stuff, everything that's going on in the ship. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and also in the cruise compass you can have deck plans, everything, you know, so that's a great tool that they have, as opposed to a lot of other ships. Looks like everyone's getting ready for the Halloween event show going on right now, about to start. Also, Disney Cruise Line ships have two smokestack things, but only one of them is real. This one is only used for the screen, apparently, or, you know, from their documentary thing that they had. So this is the only one that actually does something. This one's fake. To kind of have that old school, you know, charm. So here is a Goofy sports deck area. You can see they have a little basketball court set up here. Here's the Aqueduct. So you come up right here, you start here, you do a little loop outside of the that goes over the edge of the boat or the ship. Loop around, go back around this way, you do this little dips, and over here is straight, and then go around, and then the exit. Pretty neat. Right here is a bar right underneath me, but it's closed currently. This is cool. We got some foosball here. It's really interesting. I've never seen like outdoor open air food spot before. You know? It's always like inside some place. Inside some place. Here we have some mini golf. I love the theme of this mini golf. So right here looks like you're going into a sink. Little hidden Mickey right there. This is cool. It looks like they also have some little areas. Oh, here's the sports simulators. Apparently that's an upcharge, so you have to register for it. Oh, this is cool. They have like a Goofy and a max setting. Little Canon one right here with a Goofy and max setting as well. You gotta start right here and then you have to go through this really tiny hole. Looks like someone left their putter here. Oh, and here's Castaway. Swing is mat, cup code, feet, ranges. Okay, it's not just blurry, it is getting blurrier as it gets smaller. Wonder what's in here. So this is really cool. They have these basically moving paintings. I think it might be censored because I see a camera right there. Maybe something right here as well. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it's the same thing. Nope, it's different. That's cool. And we go down all the way. And now we went back around and we have ping pong over here. Here's Vanellope's candy shop. I think this is all upcharge stuff. Get some gelatos here. And a ton of candy.
So please wash your hands. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It looks like they're having some like little mini games right now. And later on they're probably gonna have a show. They're totally playing Boo to You Parade music. It's gonna get stuck in my head. Some of these costumes are pretty good. Some people like come themed like the man in the yellow hat and Curious George. We have the Wreck-It Ralph crew right there. We've got like Darth Vader's, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and the Queen. This is awesome. This is a pretty cool event. Right now on Deck 12 we have some people giving out candy. Up here, also on this side over here. And we have a big candy giving out station right down there as well. This is awesome. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about these jacuzzis is that there's a glass bottom. So you can see basically this down there. That's pretty cool. So when you're inside, you can look down in the water and you can see, like, you know, the bottom floor. That's awesome. So here's Flo's VA Cafe and Luigi's. So Luigi's is open till 12, so they're open latest. And here's, like, you get burgers and grilled things made to order. Oh, and gets like a little, some fruit and stuff like that, and that's awesome. So here on deck 12, I think it's deck 12. Yes, deck 12. We have the concierge lounge. And let's see what's on deck 13. So here's the adult area. Kind of weird how they tied all the chairs together. I don't know if that means you're not supposed to lay on them or what. I can't imagine them being comfortable with the rope in the way. Oh, also, I got some candy. Pretty nice. It's funny how they have how they have Disney parks on it. So it's kind of like almost like the Mickey's Not So Scary, but on a ship. Pretty neat. Oh, that's cool. Get this little area over here. It's really very quiet over here. Like, there's virtually nobody here. Like, I could see myself here on a sea day. That might be a concierge area inside here. It looks like it is. Let's go on the outside. So here's the front of the ship. I think down there might be the teen area. I'm not 100% sure. But that looks pretty chill. Oh, I never noticed that. They have a little Donald pool right here, right above the adult pool. And a bar right here called Currents. Oh, there's a tiny little shop right here called Who's It's and What's It's. Seems really chill. Okay, this is cool. It looks like they have a lighting package on Aqueduct, and there's like no line right now. It's like the same like 3 groups just riding it over and over again. Also, I noticed that they have the movies going on right now. I think it's Halloween Town, and they had this has been retracted, so it looks like they have a new a pool over here as well. So that's cool. So they have a dance floor / pool if they want to do it here. Also, because of Hurricane Irma that's coming, they have they predict that there's going to be inclement weather tomorrow. So instead of having the fireworks tomorrow on the pirate night, they're going to do it tonight. So that'll be interesting. Also, because of high demand, they are now offering Paulo Brunch for tomorrow on our day at Nassau. And because we've been to Nassau already and Nassau's kind of boring, we are going to do Paulo Brunch tomorrow morning. So that'll be awesome, because I hear nothing but great things about it. Anyway, we are going extremely slow because apparently Nassau and Castaway Key are like really close to each other. So like, we are like, this ship is crawling right now. So this is what Cabanas look like at night. Looks like they closed this section off. Oh, looks like they're getting ready for room service stuff. We need to go to the other section. This side's closed. So apparently, because of Irma, we are skipping Nassau and heading straight back toward the Port Canaveral. So we're no longer going to Nassau anymore. So interesting, which I don't really care. I don't care about Nassau. We still get one sea day. So instead of coming back on Friday, we're coming back on Thursday, which kind of stinks. This is the Royal Palace right here. Kind of reminds me of Be Our Guest. But because we're going back a day early, here's a line for guest relations or guest services. All the way here. That sucks. I do like the Art Deco design of elevators here, where the Mickey hand is pointing at all the numbers. Kind of reminds me of Tower of Terror. Also, one thing I'm not a fan of is like when you push the buttons, it's kind of hard to note, like it's hard to tell if it's been lit up or not, like unless you pushed it and see it lit up. It's very interesting.
Folks, I'm going to tell you again, thank you for your understanding. With that announcement, I think we're due some fireworks, am I right? Yeah! So remember, it's up to starboard night sky, you cast your eyes there, we're going to do a countdown from 10 to 1, and then we're going to fire these fireworks into the sky. Are you ready, Disney Dream? Alright, we got okay, we got at least 30 seconds left to go. Alright, here we go. 10, 9, come on, let me hear. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Shake into the table, please.
Morning.
Very much.
Yes.
Sweden's favorite pastries, homemade muesli, fresh with dried fruit. Everything has a size. Very nice, very easy way to find your background.
Hello, we're sneaking into Anime's palette because this is our last night on this restaurant, but instead we're eating at Remy. So this is where Crush, I believe this is Crush, the Crush one, when he comes out and basically does Turtle Talk with Crush. Pretty neat. I love the little paint brushes and everything there. Well, we're back at Castaway Key again. And this is apparently to pick up all the cast members that were here because of Hurricane Irma coming. So we're here to pick up everyone else on this island, basically evacuate this island. So that's why we didn't go to Nassau. Instead, we came here to pick up everyone else, and then we're heading out. Then apparently after they drop us off back at Cape Canaveral, the ship's gonna go out for like 5 days, just stay on sea. With just the crew, I guess, to kind of ride out the hurricane. So I guess right now they're doing a final sweep of the island, make sure to get everyone out before the hurricane comes. It's pretty interesting. So it's sea day right now and it's pretty busy. Right now they're playing Finding Dory on the big screen outside, and it's pretty awesome to kind of be able to sit here in the pool or by the pool and watch Finding Dory. Oh, I guess they had a Adult Swim kind of thing. I don't know. Kind of weird. And it is like There's a lot of people up here. Also here at the Mickey slide, we have some kid right here refusing to get out. Lifeguard can't get him out. He's not really paying attention. The kids are still coming down though. And this kid is kind of sitting right in the end, not refusing to get out. Parents nowhere to be found. I guess the lifeguard is calling someone to see if he could help out. Because it is kind of a sort of a safety hazard. But it's pretty funny. Kind of reminds me of a Shanghai ship where like people weren't watching their kids or whatever. This is cool. They're doing a makeshift Pirates League in the gift shop over here. Over here is Edge, which is their teen club area. And what's interesting is that it actually goes up the second floor. It goes up to the second floor, or the Deck 13 in the midship. The background music, they're totally playing Phantom Manor right now. This is amazing. I love Phantom Manor. So this is the Overlook, and currently it's closed for a private function right now. And I believe it's like the highest point you get. And only one elevator, which sucks. Also on this floor we have the radio station and some other things going on. So this is the private function. Nothing going on, you can see. Outside. So that's just kind of weird. Saw some here in the outdoor deck. And I noticed some cast members on their phones over there. I don't know if that's kind of weird or, you know, not very Disney-like. But, you know, it could be an exception because of the hurricane coming. They might be trying to contact their loved ones or whatever going on. I don't know. Anyway, probably gonna take this a ring around, see where it goes. So this is apparently Vibe. I think this is their teen area as well. Yeah, I think Vibe is their teen club. Edge is their preteen club, and then like the Oceaneer stuff and everything is their kid stuff. Looks pretty cool though. Kind of a hassle to get to though, because you have to come down to the 4th floor and then walk up these steps. So this is what the back and the front of the boat looks like on there. Deck 4 kind of wraparound area. Kind of sucks how you can't really look out the side of the back, or look out the back, or look out the front. We could do that on the higher decks though. Got the little floor cleaning thing here. So this is Skyline Bar, and it's pretty cool because the back of the screens on the back, they have different color, like different things, like different skylines on the back. So it could be like New York, Hong Kong, you know, LA or something, you know. So that's pretty cool. This is the pink champagne bar. Pretty nice. Everything's pink because it's champagne and bubbly. Also, this is weird. They're playing like the John Carpenter's Halloween remix song here. It was kind of weird hearing a John Carpenter Halloween remix as their background music. Also, one thing I like is how people decorate their stateroom doors. It's pretty nice. Pretty cool to see all the different decorations, you know. So this is Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique right in here. Pretty neat. And the exit. So it's very streamlined. Well, it looks like we got everyone from Castaway. All the cast members from Castaway now are on board and we're heading out. It's pretty interesting though. I did not expect to come back here. You know, I always thought that we were just gonna go, when they gave us the announcement that we're gonna head back toward Cape Canaveral, that we would just go straight there. Instead, we came back to Castaway Key to pick up any of the cast members that were still here. So this is the Meridian Bar, which is the bar for Paolo and Remy if you're waiting for your reservation or whatever.
You know that the concept of the restaurant is based on the movie Ratatouille. Have you seen the movie?
Mm-hmm.
That introduced you one of the bottled wines that was featured. It's a Chateau Blanc. The year is 1947 and it's a Bordeaux wine. So I don't know if you can remember at the end of the movie when the inspector ordered his soup, this is the bottled wine you remember. Mm-hmm. And the price tag of that one is $25,000.
Bonsoir, madame. Good evening,
Bonsoir.
sir. Welcome to Remy tonight.
Also, Chef Remy, he loves to be served. And I have a beautiful dinner.
Thank you.
Good evening. Welcome to Remy.
Thank you.
Give it up for your favorite party animal, Pluto! Hi, Pluto. Thank you. Welcome to the party. And as he dances his way into your heart, let's welcome Goofy! Hey, Goofy. Now it's time to make way for the diva of the 7 seas as we welcome Daisy Duck! Hi, Daisy. We're ghost fairs. That's right. All right, I know he's number one. You know he's number one. It's Donald Duck!
Looks like they're doing some final meet and greets right now for like 20 minutes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to gather Mickey and the gang back up on the grand staircase. As they finish with those fine photos and autographs, let's take a look at the screens for some of those magical memories created over this way.
last night on the cruise, enjoying my ice cream, last ice cream. I love the ice cream here, even on Castaway Key, because the ice cream, they have banana and strawberry or banana strawberry mix. So that was pretty interesting. I've never seen a soft serve banana strawberry ice cream place before, so that was good. Also, the shows on this cruise are amazing. I absolutely love them. I think I am a Disney fan, like a Disney Parks fan, so I like, I'm familiar with all the characters and everything. We got to see Golden Mickey's and Believe, which are Disney shows. And we got to see some magician guy named Mike Super. Apparently he was on America's Got Talent. He was good, just their standard magician, they're fun. So overall, the shows are amazing. They're really good shows because you're familiar with the music, you're familiar with the characters. It's a lot of fun, high energy. The whole audience is having fun because they're familiar with the characters. They're really into it. The enthusiasm with the crowd is awesome. The only drawback are the kids. Sometimes parents don't watch their kids and they just kind of run rampant. Sometimes you get like kids crying in the show or a movie. If you're watching one of the first run movies, some kids start crying or whatever. It kind of stinks. The food is pretty good. Pretty standard in the main dining rooms, but they're good. Like, nothing too salty. That's the issue. We have a lot of cruise food. Sometimes it's too salty for our tastes. Today we got to eat at Paolo and Remy. So Paulo Brunch. What happened was they called us and told us we've been on the wait list for Paulo, and they called us and they were like, "Hey, due to popular demand, we have open Paulo Brunch on the day we're going to Nassau, which is today." And so when I called them, they're like, "Okay, we booked it," but then they decided to cut Nassau, and we're coming back a day earlier, so we have a C day on the Nassau day. So instead, everyone who normally had the Paulo Brunch on a C day was SOL, because that day has been cut. That's the day we arrived in Port Canaveral. So we were extremely lucky then. Got to do Paulo Brunch. Paulo Brunch is amazing. One of the best upcharge places I've been to. For about $30, you get a buffet and a la carte menu, and champagne or mimosas included with it. Very good, very high quality stuff. Like, you get stuff like king crab legs, caviar, and scallops, and those are in the buffet. So you could grab like as much scallops as you want. So Paulo Brunch was probably the best value for a upcharge dinner I've ever had. I wouldn't say it's the best upcharge dinner I had, but it is the best value, because for $30 all you can eat scallops, king crab legs, and caviar, and those three are like really expensive things, are amazing. And the other stuff too. They have like they had like veal and everything, but still, yeah, it's hands down one of the best value for a upcharge dinner on a cruise ship I've ever been to. Remy, on the other hand, is about $95 for upcharge, so it's one of the most expensive upcharge I've been to, and it was amazing. It was worth every penny, because they have two chefs, recipes from two chefs. One is from the chef from Victoria and Albert's at Grand Floridian, and he is like the best chef in Walt Disney World. I think he's like a AAA diamond, like 4 diamond or 5 diamond award winner. Very good. And I've never been to Victoria and Albert, so it's pretty cool to try his food. And another chef, which is a very famous chef in France. And before coming on this ship, I thought that he was a 2 Michelin star chef, which Michelin stars are like very high rated, restaurants will get a Michelin star. If you get a Michelin star, like your people will like flock to your restaurants. It's good if you have a Michelin star. It turns out this guy has a 3 Michelin star, because apparently like either last year or 2 years ago, this guy upgraded from 2 Michelin star to 3 Michelin star, and for $95 or $90, it is that is a very good deal for a 3 Michelin star chef. Since if you go in real place, you know, even a 1 Michelin star chef, your meals will be like $100 to like sometimes $300, you know. And it was an experience. We had a 10-course meal, alcohol included for one of the appetizer alcohol. So it's like a Grey Marnier, Grey Goose, and champagne. Very good very good dinner. Amazing. But it is an experience. The food quality was amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. We had like more waiters than we had us eating with us. You know, more servers. You know, the server to guest ratio was way out of balance, leaning toward the server side. Like we were pampered like crazy. But it is an experience, and I think that it is a one and done experience. So like I would never do Remy again unless I am with people who haven't done it, like, you know, entertaining guests, or if I am going to or if it's been like years since I had Remy. But it is definitely worth every single penny. It's just, you know, a lot of food. I would think I would do Paulo. I would be likely to do more Paulo more often. So I like, you know, if next time I go on a cruise, I would definitely do Paulo Brunch. But I would not do Remy dinner because it's just really expensive. But the quality is amazing. Like if I was like maybe a few years later, like maybe 5 years later or something like that, I would try Remy again, see if the menus change. Or if I'm with people who have never done Remy, you know, it is definitely worth it. It's just, you know, since it's the same old menu, I would not, you know, do it. But because Paulo is such a great value, I would do Paulo over and over again. So yeah, overall this cruise is amazing. One of the best cruises I've ever been on, just because of how fun it is. It is probably the most fun cruise I've been on. A lot of the shows, the meet and greets and everything, you're familiar with these characters, so it's a lot of fun. You're familiar with the music, you know. The thing is, this Disney Cruise Line, the staff is consistent. So when you go on Disney Cruise Line, you know you're going to get like really good staff. While other cruise lines, you don't know if you're going to get a good staff or not. Like some staff, you know, sometimes some cruises are like through the roof. And then if you go to another, like the same cruise line, but different ship, you might get a staff that like sucks. You know, so the good thing is, you know, the staff is consistent here. They're always good. You know, the clientele on this ship is also really good too. Because Disney cruises are not cheap, so a lot of the clientele, they are well behaved, as opposed to the one on the ship that we went on in Shanghai, the Quantum of the Seas. Clientele was terrible. So far, this is one of my favorite cruises I've ever been on. Yeah, it is awesome. But because of the price point, I don't think I would do this if I was paying full price. It is really expensive. It's just slightly better than a normal like Royal Caribbean cruise. But it is really good though, like, especially if you have kids or anyone, or if you're like a Disney fan. This Disney cruise ships are amazing. But if you're not a Disney fan, I don't think you're gonna really enjoy it as much as I did. But yeah. So this cruise and the cruise I took in Japan on the Diamond Princess are my two favorite cruises ever. Just because of the Diamond Princess, I love the food and the clientele are amazing because it came out from Japan and went to Japan. But overall, amazing cruise. Those two are my favorite cruises ever. This one is my favorite, two of my favorite cruises. I'm not sure if I can't really right now. I cannot rank which one I like better, either this one or the Diamond Princess, because of the food and clientele. But yeah, amazing. Love it. Highly recommend it if you could afford it. And if you're a Disney fan. But if you're not a Disney fan, yeah, I don't know if you would really like it. But yeah, great cruise. So tomorrow, heading up to Cape Canaveral and then off the boat. So, but eating at Paulo Brunch and Remy at the same day was brutal. So much food, so much good food in one day. It was like overload of amazing food. So there's that. But it was awesome though. I'm so glad I got to try them. Best upcharge dinners, meals I've ever had on any cruise ship. Amazing. Great cruise, great food. The regular dining rooms were okay. I would say on par with the Royal Caribbean or anything like that. But yeah, great cruise. And that's that. Just got off the ship for the last time. Very good cruise. Loved it. Now, into the real world.